Shall we start, sir?
No, there are 91, is it? Right, altogether
Okay.
90. Right,
Yes.
right. Now, good evening, students. Now, this is the fifth lecture of our communication and ethics civil engineering subject. We have another three to go. Two on the traditional lecture series, but extra lecture will be done for your improvement of public speaking excellence, so that there will be a exercise, practical exercise of each and every individual student has to do a presentation on given subject within next 2 weeks. So this is one of the important, very, very essential, important aspect of your life. I know that all of you, all together, all of you from your school days, from grade 10 or grade 8, you have the practice of sending emails. But anyway, we need to know professional side of writing an email, and why we are sending email, what are the locations, and what are the frequencies, and what are the important situations where we need to write an email. So the email still dominates the business communication. Still, we are 80% of our business communication still happens via email, even in the construction industry, technical one, and then the marketing field, engineering marketing, and all the construction related activities, everything, purchasing, procurement, everything. Normally, we now ensure the normal posted letter with an email. Still, the posted letter is a legal document accepted by the country, but the email has been also accepted as a proper communication mode. So, over 80% of business communication still happens via email. Essential for formal, documented, and cross-border communications. The beauty of the email is that you can send the email within 2-3 seconds all over the country, all over the world, to all the destinations for the people you require to send the particular communication, the information to the people. So you use for contracts, negotiations, meetings, and project tracking. You use this email. Email is a first impression of your personal brand. So remember your image is one of the important things in your life. Image is, if it is not the most important, one of the important, right? Image. So image parallelly goes the email writing, your communication, written communication is parallelly moving with your image. So if you write a very good, presentable, quality, advanced email, so through the email, a person who is reading through the email will gauge your capability, your character, your image, everything. So that be careful and uh, you have to inculcate a very good communication mode through the email, right? So the essentials of a professional business email, right? So you need to have a clear subject line reflecting the content,
Fast limit.
right? So first of all, you have to select a very good short subject line which you can say to the person who is going to read your email that this is the particular subject that this person is going to talk about. So better Rather than writing another paragraph on a subject line, you have to select a very summarized, comprehensive subject line that will reflect the whole letter, and then the particular persons who are receiving this particular email should know that this person is going to talk a very important thing regarding this particular subject. Right? That is important. Second thing is personalized greetings. You need to greet. When you meet your boss or your lecturer in the morning, even you get up from the bed, you have a good friend in your room in the other bed. Still, when you wake up, you say good morning. That is the way we in the world we are living. So when you get coming out from your boarding or your hostel, you meet friends, you say good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good day, something. So you're greeting everybody in the morning or everywhere. So in the email also, you need to have a greeting line. Dear, dear sir, dear madam, dear Mr. So and so, right? So that is very important to have that one at the very beginning. Then you need to have the concise body, very short but summarized, but all the relevant details are inside the body. Summarized thing. Summarized thing in the letter rather than writing long, no, not now you are right when you are writing your fiance a letter, you may writing a pages by pages, no. That is not expected in the email. It has to be very concise. In Sinhala, it is Sankshipta. Context, and the action to be taken, and further steps. That has to be in the body. First, you have to give an introduction of the thing which you are requesting. Let's say you are requesting assistance from the person. So you have to say the background story. Then what are you expecting? What are the actions to be taken? Early actions and late actions. Just after receiving the communication or the email, what he or she should do. Written communication, written reply, or something to be taken. But later on also, there will be next further alternative steps to be taken. That has to be mentioned in your email. Next one is professional closing. You know, everybody knows this one, right? Normally we say cheers, good day, best regards. Best regards is the 99% used one. BRO, best regards. You put capital B, capital R. That means best regards. Or else you just expand it and say best regards. Right? Some say cheers. Thank you in advance. Those words you normally use. Right? Then last one is well-formatted signature block with contact details. You know what is the signature is. You have to know what is signature block is. Now let's say your lecturer, Dr. Udara, is writing an email. He can just say Udara. It's normally friendly email, writing Udara. But if he is writing to another university, writing to a well-known head of an organization, construction organization, regarding students, request students, project, something like that. So the signature block will be Dr. Udar Ayodhya Bulat Sinhala, senior lecturer with his credentials, PhD, masters, right? The end of the name, PhD, then senior lecturer, Institute I2M, Institute of Technology, University of Moratuwa, and something like that with the email or his contact number, contact details. So that is the signature block. You also can create your own signature block, right? That is expected in a formal professional email. I will move on to the next one. So the email structure and formatting tips. I will give you some important tips for you to understand. You have to use all the time bullet points for readability. Bullet point. No, don't use arrows, right? Big squares. Bullet points are the expected things to readability. Point wise, if you're giving a point wise, you can put a bullet point. Avoid long paragraphs. If you can tell we need this help simply, you should not write it is we will be very much appreciated if you take a beautiful action or the early action for this and that and that and that and those things added. Should not very precisely in a polite manner, short and direct words to be used. In early days, about 10-15 years earlier, we used to write these emails, long emails with long novels, like, right? Now it is not the matter because everybody is busy, everybody has a value for their time, and then very quickly within 10-15 seconds the particular person should be able to read the email quickly and understand and take action. Right. Next one is attach. What do you have to attach? So attach mark is there. You know this pin mark, attach mark. You can attach document with reference in the text. Right. So attachments, I will show you how to do the attachment. You know these attachments are all this about, but don't attach unnecessary documents. Very important documents only you have to attach. But you have to mention also in the body of the letter that I am attaching these important documents as well. Sometimes with a mistake you do not attach, but you have to you write on the letter body saying that I am sending these attachments. That is good, because then if you miss sending the attachments, then that particular person who the receiver knows that you have tried to send those attachments but failed. So he or she can give a call or send an email quickly saying that even though you are mentioning in your body of the letter that you are attaching these documents, but it has not been attached because of some overlook or some mistake or error happened. So then you know that you have missed the attachments and you can send it back again, right? Then next one is use professional fonts and consistent spacing. Now you have to learn different types of fonts to be used for different types of lettering, different types of letters. Normally in our letters we use 11 and 12 font sizes. Some use 12 also to give a clear idea, some spacing. Normally in lawyers, in the legal documents, agreements, They have 13, 14 font size with 1.5 spacing, not one spacing. Long documents, big documents, readable. So different sizes of lettering has to be, fonts has to be used for different purposes, right? Then last one is important one, CC and BCC wisely and avoid reply all unless necessary. Sometimes there are people who should know this one, but the people who are receiving the email should not know, shouldn't be informed that these people have been sent this mail. Those are, that way you can should BCC and CC can be used. I will explain it later. The tone, the clarity, and the language is important. Tone of the letter, how you write the letter, what are the way of words putting. It may be aggressive tone, it may be polite tone, it may be very adult tone, it may be very formal tone. Those tones you have to select. With the experience, you can get all this knowledge regarding the tone. So it has to be very polite tone when you are writing an email, and it has to be a very clear thing, not ambiguous things, ununderstanding things. Sometimes you write some sentences, nobody can understand what it is meant here. So clarity is very important in your writing. Simple, very clear idea, very simple sentence, letters is words are important. And the using language also. Now there are different types of language. If you take English, Shakespeare English is there. Nobody can understand. It can be understood only poets. So the high advanced English also there. Then advanced English also there. Then moderate, right? So you have to select what is the type of language should be in your particular email. Second one is jargon, word jargons. Unnecessary words are putting inside. Try to show you that I'm an expert in English, right? I have a lot of, my vocabulary is full of words, full of verbs and words. So you try to put a lot of words for the other person to be, show your importance, show your credential, show your level. That will not serve the purpose of your email. So jargon has to be removed. Very simple. One has to be simple words should be used. Now here use audience is specific. Let's say you are writing a research related document only to your professor and your senior lecturers, 3-4 people regarding research subject. Then you can put research jargons. If it is a specific audience only. So when you are writing your email to one of your bosses, normal marketing person, you don't put research words, research jargons, unnecessary. Engineering words to marketing person, marketing words to engineering person, administrative words to a doctor. You have to select the specific words to match the particular email, right? Jargon has to be removed, unnecessary words. So you have to proofread for clarity. Very important. When you are writing an email, you take a lot of time to write this particular email, correcting and checking and writing and putting words inside, then removing, cutting and making words. Then at the end of the completing the email, you are very tired. And you have to finish quickly. So what you do is you think in that I have done a good job, and you put send word, put the send. It is very important rather than quickly sending, you're jumping into send it. One time you have to read from the top to bottom whether exact thing what I'm meaning to send it to the particular person, whether my all requirements in the what I was planning to put into the letter is there. Check it. When you go back and read only, you will understand, you will find a lot of mistakes in your email. Once you send it, you can take it back. It has gone. It has gone. They will read it. There may be a lot of mistakes. So therefore, proofreading is important, right? Reading through the whole letter before you are sending it is also very important. Then use action words when requesting tasks. Action words. Please carry out this. Please send this email to so and so. Please write this. Can you kindly write this report and send it to me? Those are action words. What to be done? What to be done? Action words. When you are requesting tasks. The other thing I have mentioned you all the time, this cultural sensitivity, social words, social background of the people is very important. Ethnicity. So you should not attack the ethnicity of the person, cultural sensitivity of the person, right? Therefore, very important when you are sending different people in different cultures, different countries who are following cultural sensitive things, right? So be careful. In global terms, you have to maintain cultural sensitivity when you are writing an email. You have to avoid unnecessary culturally like if somebody feel bad reading through your letter, reading through your words, my goodness, this fellow has touched our thing. All right. So therefore, very important of the cultural sensitivity, ethnicity of the person you are writing the email. I have put a sample project update email here. The subject is project report. The project is project at Jaffna. So I have put a small word project Jaffna. I don't want to put the project construction of this, that thing in Jaffna Peninsula and the street and all these things, because the people who are you are writing the email knows about this project. When you are writing project Jaffna, only project handling in Jaffna is there at the particular present time. Project report, project Jaffna. So the next item is pending items and follow up. Simple. Everybody knows that what the direct engineering is going to tell you. They are asking now. They have been talking about last meeting also. They have been talking about the follow up action pending items in the project Jaffna. This thing. So she Manik Varnakula Surya, the director engineering, is writing to all who concern regarding the project report details to send to somebody. Right? So you know that one. It has been discussed earlier. So it is sending managers, supervisors, and office staff, engineering department. Attached is the updated report with pending items, highlighted on page 4. Kindly review and provide inputs by Friday noon. Now see the particular single sentence. in this particular letter, particular email, attached is the updated report with pending items. Now, updated report is sending with items to be filled, pending items to be done, and it is also highlighted on page 4. So very quickly, when you take the attachment, you go to the page 4 and highlighted items, you can read through it within 2 seconds. Now she says, updated report with pending items. Now what is action to be taken? Action word is also there. Kindly review it and provide inputs by Friday noon. You are given a time frame. You cannot go beyond Friday noon. By 12 o'clock Friday, you, all the people, supervisors, managers, and office staff, they have their separate pending items by Friday noon that has to be sent. Then she has a small wish also. Thank you for your prompt attention. She's expecting your prompt attention. She knows that you are putting into prompt attention. Then she thank you because she shows you her professionalism level, everything. Best regards. Best regards. Right? I have sent you best regards. Manik Varnakula Surya, Direct Engineering, Bright Lanka Constructions. Simple as that. Right? So very simple letter, simple email. She has not written, I have mentioned to you last day all these things, right? Ruan has not provided all these details of his staff was delaying. All these unnecessary words she has not put. Very clearly she said what is expected, that is by Friday noon your pending items has to be sent to her to complete the report. That is very simple, very nice email. That is the way when you are writing a proper official email. Personal emails you can write to your friends, your bosses, your mom and dad, or your uncle, aunties, sisters, or whoever in the foreign country, you can write a lot of things. That like what Clarence Vijayawardhana's song, Gamen Liumak Kavilla, all these things are there. Allabugadra thing. Those are not necessary. That can be written to your brother, sister, or one who is in Canada or another country. Right? Gamim Liumak Kavilla, you can't put Gamim Liumak write things here in your professional email. And this is a template. This is a template. This is the one attach mark here. Attach mark here. Right? Lot of things. You can use bold, angle letters, underline, colors, center lining, all these things you can use here, right? Okay. This is very important. This is the attachment 1. So what is the message? To whom the subject is here. New message. So you have to write here the excuse me. Right? Excuse me, one small few seconds. Sorry. Okay. So this is subject line is here. To whom you are writing. CC and BCC here. I'll tell you later what is CC and BCC. Subject. Then this is the body of the letter you can write. Right. Finally, sending. Right. Do you know these things? I don't want to mention everything. Now let's see what is the difference between CC and BCC. CC means carbon copy. So when you're putting CC, visible to all recipients, everybody knows that this particular email has been sent to all these people who are putting CCs. Use when others need to stay informed but not respond. Right? So CC is putting for the information only. So this is great for transparency and team awareness. Everybody knows this letter has been sent to this particular person. The people who are receiving knows what is happening all around with the team. So when you are writing a letter to a client, you copy it to your manager. The manager knows that you have sent a letter to the client. So manager does not tell anything, but manager knows, get an information that the person who is working under him, he has sent a mail to another client requesting something. Then the next one is BCC. It is called blind carbon copy. It's a hidden one. So your BCC to somebody, then what happens is it goes to the person mentioned BCC, but others do not know that this has been sent to the particular person. When you are using, send into a large list for confidentiality. You're sending into a large list, but it is nobody knows that this has been sent to other members as well. For the confidentiality, also you send this BCC, blind carbon copies. It is great for privacy and avoiding messy reply alls. So others do not know, and the person getting BCC copy is also knows that I have been copied, but no others do not know. Example, BCC all candidates on a job rejection email. So your rejectioning a job a mail is rejectioning, but other candidates know that this particular person has been rejected, but the person who is receiving the mail does not know that this has been copied to other candidates as well. Right? Small tip. CC when everyone should know who is in the loop. You know this loop all about, right? Loop is when you're starting an email thread. Email thread is you are starting an email and it goes on until the subject is over. That is called email thread. Loop is all the persons who are in the email thread. So when you are putting CC when everyone should know who is in the particular loop. There are 12 people in the loops, 13 people in the loop, 8 people in the loop. So you are copying all the people in the loop, and everybody knows who is in the loop. BCC, when you are using BCC, when discretion or email hygiene is necessary. So you want to keep the confidentiality of the email, or else you have to cover somebody. Because person X has been known to this all subjects, but he is a hidden person. He should know, one or two people only know that he should be in the case. Others should not know. So therefore, this particular person has been sent all the BCC copies where he receives it, and he knows what is happening in the loop, everything. The story is known to particular person, but others do not know that person is there. Only few people knows it. The known few people only send him BCCs. So there are very damaging email mistakes also that damage your credibility, your level, your professionalism, your standard can be damaged by using simple mistakes in your email. You are suddenly writing an email to somebody without a subject. No subject or unclear subject. You have not mentioned the subject. So others have to go through the whole document to get to know the subject, what is this particular person is talking about. So remember, selecting a precise, summarized, concise, super subject, clear subject has to be one of the important excellence, important talents you should have. Selecting a good subject and don't miss the subject. Then I have seen some of the emails. Start in the email with a very polite set of words. First paragraph is brilliant, superb, polite. When you go down little by little, you start aggressing. Your words are aggressive. At the end of the letter, you are threatening the person with some of the words. If you do not send this money to me, right? I will see what happens. Something like that you will write. First two, three sentences, very polite manner. I am writing this letter to you to inform you that these things happening and all these things, polite words are there. When it comes to the body and the last sentences of the letter, you change your tone. That is very bad. Not expected from a professional person, professional email. Informal tone, no excessive punctuation. Right? You use unnecessary punctuation also everywhere. Dots, the commas, semicolon, colon, everything. Apostrophes, everything putting inside, nobody can even understand. Explanation marks, all these things, questioning, everything. The next thing is overuse of CC, BCC or poor thread management. And you want to show your color saying that you want to send all these mails to particular mail to about 100 people. So you are trying to send it to unnecessary set of people, CCing and BCCing. It is not good. It is not good. Overuse of CC and BCC or poor thread management. I think this next one, which symbolizes with the clock, is 90% done by a lot of people. 90%. Not responding in time or ignoring action items. You delay your actions. You postpone your actions. You keep answering the email to next day. You keep answering your email to the evening. But it is expected, all these people expecting your reply within 1 hour. Within 1 hour. You can just take your phone and reply. Even if you cannot have a long reply, at least you can send a mail saying that I have received this one. I will take action accordingly, and please give me 1 day or 1.5 days. Thank you so much for your email. That is the professionalism. That is expected by a professional. Should not ignore the action. Quickly, you have to send the mail and answer. What happens is if you do not answer and you in a corner of your mind saying that I'll have to reply 2 emails that I'll have to do this one, I'll have to do this one, keeping in your corner of your mind and you just your time wasting. That will be a big problem to your mind. Finish it off quickly. Write the mail and send. And that is the end of the story, right? Keep that in mind. Your credibility expected. Improper attachments or broken links. So you are trying to attach unnecessary letters sent by some other people also. You want to tarnish some other person's name so that unnecessary, unwanted document is attached for the people who are in the loop to know. That is very bad. It is not professional. It is unethical. I have mentioned the ethical things last week. It is unethical to attach unnecessary documents which is a confidential document which you have received from somebody, some other person. Right? The other thing is, without your knowledge, you put lot of attachments inside and send it to the person. They will look at the attachment. My goodness, what are these unnecessary things? I can't read all these things. So the importance of your email also will go down with unnecessary attachments. So advanced etiquette for professionals, advanced. So you can follow these things. Etiquette, Saradharma for professionals. Acknowledge, first one, acknowledge. Acknowledge your email within 24 hours. Very important. My thing is, and Dr. Udara and Professor Badrani, I know Professor Badrani is very professional in writing emails. She normally quickly within 10-15 minutes reply to the email. Don't take 24 hours. But for you, at least within 24 hours, you have to reply the email. Summarizing the things. Summarize key decisions in follow-ups. If you are writing a very legal, formal email, you can summarize it within one or two short descriptions. Avoid ambiguous statements. Notheren bhasa, ambiguous. Nobody can understand statements. Be specific. Always be specific for the subject. Forward what? Never forward sensitive information without consent. That is what I have mentioned just before. If somebody, some confidential letter has been sent to you without that particular person's consent, you cannot forward it to somebody else. It is unethical. You have to get the permission to send that one. Right. The other one is use delay send for late night drafting. Right? Delay send for late night drafting. So sometimes you need to send it even late night. Sometimes there are a lot of professionals. I know that there is a professor in Slit. He is always teaching to students at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and he is drafting emails at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, because of the busyness, right? So if you draft it late night, maybe with a sleepy mind, so don't send it quickly. Draft it that time. Don't send it. You have to delay it to in the morning and read once what I have written with the sleep mind and unnecessary words are there or not. You can read once in the morning and then send. Don't send it at that particular time. That is the etiquette professionals. You can avoid a lot of unnecessary things. So modern email writing techniques, I will quickly go through because it's going to be 6:15 because we got little 10 minutes late. Inverted pyramid structure, lead with key points, then details. First you start with the key points, then you can have details like a pyramid. Now, students, you have a lot of facilities through AI mode. Grammarly, ChatGPT, Outlook, Copilot, you can use. Even this Claude, 35,000 per month, right? But the AI is doing a magnificent, unbelievable things. Sometimes these AI tools can help you to finish your work 1 week within 1 day. Drafting documents, project reports, and all these things. Then you can use it. And don't copy when you are learning. That's not accepted. Don't copy. Then brevity, links, keep emails concise, link to documents instead of pasting. Don't paste, taking from the other second, don't paste it. You can link it, right? Link this one. Those are the things. Then you can use smart templates. There are many templates you can take from the website, Gmail, from AI. Use those smart templates for your writing. It will be sometimes your own image creating thing. Oh, this particular smart template has been sent by Mr. So and so. Everybody knows. The selecting of fonts also known to everybody. So use smart templates. You can save and reuse responses in Gmail and Outlook. Then mobile formatting. Use short paragraphs, bullets, avoid huge attachments. Using mobile, you can quickly send an email, but very short emails, and you can send it through my mobile phone, through my iPhone. It goes like that. Even if you do not mention, that is going when you're sending it. It is mentioned that it's from my mobile phone or my iPhone. So, future habits that impress your life. Strategic timing, schedule emails midweek, mid morning. So, you schedule if you are a boss, you send an email, remembering email midweek and mid morning. Subject link keywords. Use action required. And you can use updates also. Answer within the body of received email. Inline responses. When you receive an email, when you are quickly answering it, don't mention about other subject. Don't put the other subject into the line. The same particular specific subject, you can just answer. Personalized openings. Avoid generic greetings. In a professional email, you don't use your private greetings, all these things, right? So let's say your boss is writing her wife, my dear Lali. So they can't put my dear to everybody here in the office. That's wrong. The personal writings you can't do. With love, you can't put it at the end of the letter. Right? Those are private things. It's better when you're writing a private emails. That is very nice. But you cannot put those greetings, generic greetings to professional letters. Use polite action prompts like, could you review by EOD? Please be kind to do this. I hope this email will be fine, good with you. And starting with that, a lot of words there. I hope this email will, hope this will feel better to you, all these things. Simple things you can mention. Once they start reading it, they will be very happy to read. Feeling not stressful, joyful mind. So I'm ending the lecture with key takeaways. You need to have clarity, clear, professionalism, and structure are vital. Always tailor your tone, adjust your tone to audience and the context. You have to tailor your tone to audience, and you have to tailor your tone to tone of the letter, tone of the email to the context and the audience. Your email is your brand representation. That is very important. When you sending the email with your template, with your selected font and selected words, that they know this particular person is sending this email. He always send a beautiful, meaningful, fruitful emails. You can use Grammarly templates, delete, send, practice, makes, polished, finally. Always practice, then you will make polished, right? Right, students, now it's 6:20. Thank you. I was planning to introduce you the project also, Now we now do not have time. I am asking, I will be getting another 2 hours next week from Dr. Udara. Then your final presentations, individual presentations will be taken place in the first week of the month of June. So we all will be there physically. Myself, Professor Badrani, Dr. Udara, and Dr. Buddhik also will be there for your presentations. We will inform you. We have another 15 days to go, 20 days to go. So we'll have 2 lectures, and this particular email we will send you next month, next Wednesday. You have to do the presentation on these emails. We will send you background story of an email about 8 emails. Then you can select it from the group, and then from your instructors, and then you have to present that email to your instructors, right? That will be next one. Then there will be 2 important things. One is your personal individual presentation speeches, and your group work, that is your project, right? That is all about. Thank you very much. Dr. Udara, is there?
No, he's not there, but I was there.
Madam is there.
Yes.
Madam, I'm
Madam
sorry,
is there.
we got little bit late because of this link.
No, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. We can stop now. Yeah.
It's okay, madam? Madam?
Yes.
Okay.
We will stop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.